Imagine waking up in the morning, stretching your legs, and stepping out of bed without that familiar stiffness or aching sensation. For many, this feels like an impossible dream. The simple act of moving freely, walking without discomfort, or bending down without hesitation becomes a daily struggle. But what if the solution to joint pain wasn't hidden in expensive treatments or endless medications? What if science had already uncovered a natural way to restore mobility? One that doesn't just mask the pain, but actually nourishes and repairs your joints from the inside out. Recent studies have revealed that joint pain isn't just a consequence of aging. It's often the result of silent inflammation slowly eroding your cartilage, making each movement more painful over time. But here's the good news. There is a powerful natural compound that acts as a lubricant for your joints, reducing inflammation and helping to rebuild the very structures that support your movement. It's not a drug. It's not a synthetic supplement. It's a simple food that you might already have in your kitchen. And yet, despite its incredible benefits, most people have no idea how transformative it can be. This isn't just about relieving pain temporarily. This natural solution not only soothes your joints, but also prevents further damage, allowing you to regain control of your body without relying on medications with harmful side effects. The most shocking part: many doctors don't talk about it. The pharmaceutical industry thrives on selling temporary fixes, pills that provide momentary relief, while the real problem continues to worsen. But the truth is, your body is capable of healing itself if given the right nutrients, and the science behind this discovery is undeniable. And here's where it gets even more fascinating. When combined with a second natural ingredient, this powerful compound becomes even more effective, working in synergy to accelerate joint repair and dramatically improve flexibility. This combination is a game changer, yet it remains one of the best kept secrets in natural health. If you've been searching for a real solution, one that doesn't come in a prescription bottle, you need to hear what's coming next, because in the next few minutes, you'll discover exactly how this natural remedy works, why it's scientifically proven to be effective, and how you can start using it today to reclaim your mobility and live pain-free. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to reverse the damage. So stay with me. What you're about to learn could change your life forever. The natural lubricant that restores mobility and eliminates joint pain. Imagine waking up in the morning, stretching your legs, and stepping out of bed without that familiar stiffness or aching sensation. For many seniors, this scenario feels like a distant memory. Walking without discomfort, moving freely, and enjoying simple activities like strolling through a park or climbing a flight of stairs become daily struggles. But what if I told you that science has uncovered a powerful, natural way to ease joint pain and restore flexibility? The secret lies in a simple, everyday food that works like a natural lubricant for your joints. One that not only reduces inflammation, but also repairs the very structures that support your movement. Doctors and scientists have been studying the impact of omega-3 fatty acids on joint health for years, and the results are nothing short of astonishing. Found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, as well as in flax seeds and walnuts, omega-3s have the ability to drastically reduce inflammation, one of the root causes of joint stiffness and pain. Inflammation is like an invisible fire that slowly burns through the body, attacking cartilage and wearing down the cushions between your bones. Over time, this leads to arthritis, stiffness, and the excruciating discomfort that makes even simple movements feel like a burden. But omega-3s act like firefighters, calming the flames of inflammation and allowing the body to heal itself naturally. A groundbreaking study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that people who regularly consume omega-3 rich foods experience up to a 30% reduction in joint pain compared to those who don't. Researchers at Harvard Medical School found that omega-3s don't just mask pain like traditional anti-inflammatory drugs do. They actually target the inflammation at its source, reducing the production of inflammatory molecules known as cytokines. These molecules are the main culprits behind arthritis, causing swelling and stiffness that can make even the easiest tasks feel impossible. But when omega-3s are present in the body, these inflammatory signals are weakened, allowing joints to move more smoothly and comfortably. Think about it. What if, instead of relying on over-the-counter painkillers that come with dangerous side effects, you could naturally lubricate your joints with the right nutrition? Imagine your knees, hips, and ankles working like a well-oiled machine, free from the grinding sensation that comes with years of wear and tear. This is exactly what omega-3s can do. And the benefits don't stop at pain relief. Research from Stanford University has shown that omega-3s also increase bone density and enhance cartilage regeneration, preventing further deterioration. This means that not only can you experience relief from pain, but you can also actively rebuild and strengthen your joints, ensuring long-term mobility and independence. But here's where things get even more interesting. Omega-3s don't just impact the joints, they have a direct influence on the brain and nervous system, which plays a major role in how we perceive pain. Studies from the New York Times report that people with higher levels of omega-3s tend to have a lower pain sensitivity threshold, meaning their brains are less likely to interpret discomfort as severe. In other words, by including omega-3s in your diet, your entire pain perception system changes, making you feel more comfortable and agile, even as you age. This raises an important question. Why isn't everyone talking about this? Why do so? Many seniors continue to struggle with pain when the solution is right in front of them. The reality is that many doctors still prioritize medication over nutrition, and the pharmaceutical industry thrives on selling temporary fixes rather than permanent solutions. But the science is clear. Those who take control of their diet and incorporate omega-3s into their daily meals can significantly reduce their dependency on painkillers, reclaim their mobility, and restore their quality of life. Now imagine if you could take this one step further. What if there was a second natural powerhouse? Something that amplifies the effects of omega-3s, working synergistically to eliminate joint pain even faster? What if I told you that nature has provided us with yet another solution, one that works on a cellular level to regenerate and protect your joints from further damage? Well, that's exactly what we're about to uncover in the next part of this video. If you thought omega-3s were powerful, wait until you see what's coming next. This next discovery might just change the way you think about pain relief forever. When I first started researching this topic, I was amazed at how many natural solutions exist, yet remain almost completely unknown. So many people spend their lives struggling with joint pain, convinced that their only options are medications or invasive treatments, when in reality, the answer has been hiding in plain sight. And the best part, this is just the beginning. Now that you understand the incredible power of omega-3s, imagine what happens when they are combined with a second, even more potent anti-inflammatory superfood, one that can accelerate joint regeneration and enhance mobility even faster. The truth is, this information isn't widely shared. Most doctors won't tell you about it, and the pharmaceutical industry certainly isn't in a hurry to promote natural alternatives. But those who know, those who take action, experience real and lasting relief. That's why it's so important to spread this knowledge. If this insight is making sense to you, if you're starting to see the bigger picture, take a moment to show your support. Hit the like button now. It's a simple action, but it tells the platform that this content matters, that more people need to hear this. It's how we push this knowledge forward and make sure it reaches those who need it most. And now, things are about to get even more interesting. What if I told you that there's a natural compound hidden in everyday foods that works synergistically with omega-3s to fight inflammation at the root? What if this ingredient could not only soothe pain, but actively rebuild and protect your joints from further damage? The research is undeniable, and what you're about to discover could completely change the way you think about pain relief. Get ready, because this next revelation is something you won't want to miss. The hidden anti-inflammatory superfood doctors won't tell you about. Pain is a thief. It steals your freedom, your independence, and the simple joys of life. The ability to walk without discomfort, bend down to pick something up, or climb a set of stairs without hesitation. These are things we take for granted until pain makes them impossible. For millions of seniors around the world, joint pain is a constant battle, and most believe they only have two choices: endure the pain or rely on medications that come with dangerous side effects. But what if the answer has been hidden in plain sight all along? What if nature itself has provided a powerful, natural anti-inflammatory that can ease pain, repair damaged joints, and restore mobility? The truth is, there's a superfood that's scientifically proven to do just that, and yet, most people have no idea how powerful it truly is. We're talking about something simple, something sweet, something most of us have eaten without realizing its full potential. Berries. That's right. Blueberries, strawberries, cherries, and other brightly colored fruits contain a game-changing compound known as anthocyanins, which has been shown to reduce inflammation at levels comparable to prescription painkillers. The secret behind this? A powerful mechanism that blocks pain at its source without any of the negative side effects of medications. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that people who consumed a high intake of anthocyanins experienced a 25% reduction in inflammatory markers, a key indicator of joint pain and stiffness. But it doesn't stop there. Scientists at Oxford University conducted research on elderly individuals suffering from arthritis and found that those who regularly ate berries showed significant improvements in joint flexibility and overall mobility. The anthocyanins in these fruits act like a shield, preventing oxidative stress and cellular damage that accelerate the aging of joints. They don't just reduce inflammation, they protect your cartilage from further degradation, effectively slowing down the aging process of your joints. Think about it. Your body is constantly under attack from free radicals, unstable molecules that cause chronic inflammation and accelerate wear and tear on your joints. These free radicals damage the very structures that keep you mobile, leading to pain, stiffness, and eventually, arthritis. But anthocyanins act as bodyguards, neutralizing these harmful molecules before they can do any damage. The result? Less pain, better mobility, and a body that feels younger and stronger. The research doesn't lie. A study reported by the New York Times examined patients who suffered from chronic joint pain and divided them into two groups, one that consumed a daily portion of berries and another that didn't. After just 12 weeks, the berry-eating group reported a remarkable improvement in their ability to walk, bend, and move freely without discomfort. Their inflammation levels plummeted, and their reliance on pain medications dropped significantly. The reason? Their bodies were naturally healing themselves, all thanks to the power of anthocyanins. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. If berries are so powerful, why aren't they recommended more often? The truth is, the pharmaceutical industry profits from your pain. Prescription drugs and over-the-counter painkillers are a multi-billion-dollar industry. And the last thing they want is for people to discover a natural alternative that actually works. But the science is clear. What you eat has a direct impact on how you feel. And by including anti-inflammatory foods in your diet, you're giving your body the tools it needs to fight back against pain. But here's the real kicker. Anthocyanins work even better when combined with omega-3s. The synergy between these two compounds supercharges their effects, reducing pain and inflammation at a much faster rate than when consumed separately. This means that by adding berries to your diet alongside omega-3 rich foods like salmon and flax seeds, you're creating a natural pain relief system within your own body, one that allows you to move freely, stay active, and regain control over your life. So, now the question is, if something as simple as adding berries to your diet can make such a huge difference, what else is out there? What if there was a third natural remedy, one that has been used for thousands of years, but is only now being fully understood by modern science? Well, that's exactly what we're about to reveal in the next part of this video. If you found the power of omega-3s and berries impressive, wait until you discover the next piece of the puzzle. Because this final ingredient isn't just anti-inflammatory, it actually works at the genetic level to shut off pain signals before they even reach your brain. Keep watching, because what's coming next could be the breakthrough you've been waiting for. For years, we've been conditioned to believe that pain is something we just have to accept. a consequence of aging that can only be managed with medications. But as you've seen, that's far from the truth. The power of natural anti-inflammatory foods, combined with the right nutrients, has the potential to restore mobility and eliminate pain at its root. And now, we've uncovered something even more fascinating. An ancient spice that doesn't just reduce inflammation, but actually switches off pain at the genetic level. It's a discovery that challenges everything we've been told about pain relief and opens the door to a new way of living. Now let me ask you something. How many times have you watched a video, found it truly eye-opening, and then moved on without saying anything? How many opportunities have been lost to share insights, exchange ideas, and help others who are searching for the same answers? This isn't just about me talking and you listening. This is a conversation. What you think, what you've learned, and what has resonated with you, it matters. So tell me, what was the moment in this video that stood out the most? What new perspective did you gain that you hadn't considered before? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. I want to hear from you. And more than that, think about this. If this knowledge is helping you see things differently, imagine what it could do for someone else who is struggling with the same doubts and pain. Sharing this video could be the difference between someone feeling stuck and someone finally finding a solution. Send it to a friend, share it in your WhatsApp group, post it on Facebook, because information like this grows stronger when it reaches more people. So comment below and pass this knowledge forward. Together, we can change the way people see pain and take back control over their health. The ancient spice that silences pain at the genetic level. For thousands of years, ancient civilizations relied on natural remedies to heal their bodies. Before modern medicine, before painkillers and synthetic drugs, people turned to nature for relief. And among all the natural solutions, there was one that stood out, a golden spice so powerful that it was considered sacred. Today, science is finally catching up to what ancient healers already knew. This spice doesn't just reduce pain, it rewires the body's entire inflammatory response, stopping pain at the genetic level. This spice is turmeric, and its active compound, curcumin, is proving to be one of the most potent anti-inflammatory agents ever discovered. Unlike traditional painkillers, which only mask the symptoms of pain, curcumin targets the root cause, chronic inflammation, and deactivates it at its very source. But what makes curcumin truly extraordinary is its ability to modify gene expression, essentially turning off the genetic switches that trigger pain and inflammation in the body. A landmark study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that curcumin was as effective as ibuprofen in reducing pain in patients with osteoarthritis, but without the harmful side effects. This means that turmeric doesn't just work, it works as well as some of the most powerful anti-inflammatory drugs on the market. Another study from Stanford University revealed that curcumin inhibits NF-κB, a protein complex that controls the body's inflammatory response. When NF-κB is overactive, it leads to excessive inflammation, which in turn causes joint pain, stiffness, and mobility loss. By blocking this inflammatory pathway, curcumin prevents pain from even developing in the first place. But the benefits don't stop there. Unlike prescription drugs, which come with a long list of side effects, including stomach ulcers, kidney damage, and increased risk of heart disease, curcumin is completely natural and supports overall health. In fact, research from the New York Times highlights that curcumin not only reduces joint pain, but also protects the brain from cognitive decline, improves heart health, and even has potential anti-cancer properties. It's a full-body healing agent, working on multiple levels to improve not just mobility, but longevity as well. So why isn't turmeric a household staple in every diet? The main reason is that curcumin, on its own, is poorly absorbed by the body. This is where most people go wrong. They consume turmeric but don't see results because their bodies aren't absorbing its full power. But here's the solution. When turmeric is combined with black pepper, its absorption increases by an astonishing 2,000%. This is due to piperine, a compound in black pepper that enhances curcumin's bioavailability, ensuring that your body actually absorbs and uses it. Now, let's put this all together. Imagine a daily routine where you incorporate omega-3 fatty acids from fish, anthocyanin-rich berries, and curcumin-enhanced turmeric into your diet. These three powerful, science-backed nutrients work in perfect harmony to reduce inflammation, repair damaged joints, and restore mobility. It's not just about pain relief, it's about reclaiming your freedom. Imagine walking without hesitation, feeling strong and steady, and living life on your own terms, without being held back by stiff, aching joints. And now, the final question. Will you take action? You now have the knowledge. You understand the science. The only thing left is to make a choice. Will you continue to rely on temporary solutions that only mask the problem? Or will you embrace the power of nature, giving your body the fuel it needs to heal itself from the inside out? The choice is yours, but one thing is certain. The solution has been in front of us all along, and those who use it will experience a transformation they never thought possible. Now take a moment to imagine. What would happen if you truly applied this knowledge to your life? What would change if you started making these small, powerful adjustments to your daily routine? Most people watch a video like this, find it interesting, and then move on, falling back into the same habits. But the ones who really transform their lives do something different. They commit. And that's exactly what I want for you. This is more than just a video. It's the beginning of a journey, one that can change the way you experience pain, mobility, and overall health. The truth is, knowledge is only powerful when put into action. So, if what you've learned today resonated with you, if you see the potential of these natural solutions, it's time to take the next step. Hit the like button to show that this knowledge matters. Leave a comment sharing your biggest takeaway. What was the most surprising or valuable thing you learned? Let's make this a real conversation. And most importantly, join this movement. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next breakthrough that could take your health to an entirely new level. Because this is just the beginning. There's so much more to uncover, so much more to learn, and I want you right here with me every step of the way. Let's keep going. Like, comment, share, and subscribe now. Your transformation starts today.